In this video, we're going to talk about the new version of the video generator called MOONVALLEY. It's a powerful tool created for content professionals, and it features a clean, copyright-free model. It has text-to-video and image-to-video tools that are impressive, but the most amazing part is its special video-to-video features. We're going to break it all down in today's video, but first leave a comment below. Do you already use it? Do you use any artificial intelligence tool to generate videos? Have you seen Google Veo 3? Will MOONVALLEY be able to compete head-to-head with Google Veo A3? Comment below, I want to know. And if you still have time, leave a comment down below. Are you looking to monetize your YouTube channel, reaching 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers? And if you've already reached it, tell me, are you making money? Are you happy? Comment below. And look, I brought in an American professional, one of my favorites. At the end of the video, I'll leave his channel for you to subscribe to. Highly recommended. And since I have 12 channels, 10 of them monetize, and I create a lot. Videos using artificial intelligence, including several videos about Google Veo A3 and other brands. Here, I'm going to comment here on top of Tim's video, okay? Let's get right to it. So, 3, 2, 1, go!
If you follow the AI video space, you've probably heard a bit about MOONVALLEY. Well, they just launched their new video model, and they're taking the approach of having a clean model. The training data does not contain any copyrighted material. So, how is it? Well, we're about to find out. But I really wanted to quickly jump back to the Wayback Machine to October 2023, because, well, that's when I first covered MOONVALLEY. Look at this guy. He has no idea about the wave of headlines that would come in the next 2 years. Yeah, back then, MOONVALLEY was based on Discord.
Guys, look, I swear I won't interrupt too much, but just look at this. It's just 2 years, right? The distance between what you're about to see now and what you'll see in a moment, 2 years. Let's take a look at this evolution.
Just like many AI video generators at the time, I noticed it had an animated style, kind of cool, and that it copied something. So, let's take another look at this. This is the old MOONVALLEY. So, again, this is October 2023, all text to video. Now, let's take a look today. Again, all text to video.
Well, leave a comment below. Impressive. And here's my challenge to you. Try this exercise with some video tools. And with image tools too. Look up old YouTube videos from 2 years ago and see the evolution. It's impressive.
If there's one thing I can say, is that this offers a really interesting look at HEYGEN's videos over the past 2 years. Now, I have to say that the text-to-video in MOONVALLEY, at least for now, is probably its weakest aspect. Alright, it's launch day, so, let's give them some time. Obviously, copyright-free data. Things like an artist in a warehouse. I mean, obviously, those things are going to turn out really well. And things like a dark-haired woman wearing a leather jacket in a trendy coffee shop. I mean, those things look great. Although, again, text-to-video. So, sometimes you end up with some weird stuff, like our guy here on the phone, who decides to do a quick squat. Or maybe he just came out of a Chipotle. Image-to-video also looks pretty decent. This is a Fallout-inspired image. Taken to MOONVALLEY. That's what we ended up with. Now, this is a 5-second output. That's what MOONVALLEY is doing right now.
In my opinion, image-to-video is more impressive than text-to-video, right?
80, however, and they're also producing in 16-bit. So, again, this ties back to the whole goal they're aiming for. Professional use. You know what? It says this thing is 5 seconds long. Apparently, they've just released scene extensions here, along with a bunch of other things that, actually, I didn't have a minute ago, like camera control from an image, camera control from video, trajectory control, and scene extension. There's a trajectory control running. Let's see how it looks, or what it actually does. One thing that impressed me about MOONVALLEY was taking a 16:9 image and running it on an ultra-wide screen and, it kind of paints in the rest and generates a video, essentially in that aspect ratio. So, it's really well done. One thing that really excites me about MOONVALLEY is its video-to-video capabilities. For example, running one of my favorite tests, the Starship Troopers test. We've already run it a few times on the channel, basically taking a scene from the 1990s computer graphics television show, Starship Troopers Houghnecks, long lost and forgotten. Let's take a look at the original. I am doing my part to help out. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. They're doing their part.
Wow, 80s cartoons, as soon as it started, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Actually, I think there were some from the 2000s maybe. That's when 3D started. And it was really crude 3D, right? You'd come from a really beautiful hand-drawn animation, that classic style. And then you go to something really crude. Even today, I prefer hand-drawn animation over 3D, you know? But anyway, 3D. Nowadays, it's much better, right?
Are you going to join the mobile infantry? And now here it's been restyled with an old man. I'm doing my part. Happy? I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. They're doing their part. Are you going to join the mobile infantry? We've done these tests several times on the channel and I think this is the best we've ever seen. There are still some issues, like not getting accurate lip sync. But again, it's, you know, a vintage CGI from 1999.
Basically what it did, guys, for those who don't know, right? You can generate video from text, you just write what you want. You can generate it from an image too, you just upload the image. Remember that when you upload an image, you can add text to help the AI get to what you want. And there's also video to video where you can type in the text, but what did he do? He took an old video and said, apply a new style. In this case, a realistic one, but it's the same video. So these two videos we saw are actually the same. The only difference is that he added a layer, which we could call a realistic style. It could have been a cartoon style. It could have been a Disney style. Pixar. Anyway, there are lots of possibilities. Look, to me, it turned out amazing. That said,
I have something to release at the end of this week that really addresses this problem. The other insane thing that Moonvalley has regarding keyframes is that you can create keyframes on every single frame, up to 128 frames. I don't think I've seen that yet. So, just as a test on this is pretty weird, I ended up taking an image from an animation cycle and basically outputting the keyframes for 126, 52, 78, 98 and 120. And then I ran it just to see what would happen. And again, even though this isn't perfect and I was definitely pretty sloppy when it came to, you know, cutting out each of those keyframes, I mean, it kind of works. Going back to video, one of the things that really struck me was an idea I wanted to test, which is to use, let's say, motion from Deep Motion. This is a platform where you can essentially generate, you pick a character, you generate movement through a prompt. A man is throwing punches, for example, here, and then you can actually export that as an MP4. So, we end up with this as a video source and
if he does what I think he's going to do, he'll take that, add a style, enter a prompt and say, I don't know, it's a Kung Fu fighter. Then you put on the outfit you want anyway. It could work like that. Or you can take that movement and combine it with a character you created in an image or in another video and merge the two. Wow, let's see what he's going to do. Now I'm curious.
Next, we took this to Moonvalley and entered a text prompt. And, well, this is what came out. And this is really cool when we talk about having full control over the character and the camera. I mean, this is probably the direction that at least one branch of the generative AI filmmaking tree will follow. Now, again, I still haven't had the chance to fully play around with everything.
Now, yes, what he could have done, which we've also already shown here on the channel, what LumaLabs does is this. He took and created a movement with. He used an AI to create a video of a person performing that movement. But he could have filmed himself. So I could film a video of myself doing this, fighting, and then instead of uploading a video he created, I upload a video of myself acting. And then I add a prompt to change the character, to change the setting. And then I can already make professional videos from my own home. That's amazing. Just a reminder, folks, if you want to make money with this kind of content, it's one thing to watch. It's one thing to have your mind blown by these possibilities. But just laughing and having fun isn't enough. It's enough for you to have fun, yes, to enjoy yourself, yes, but taking this and turning it into something consistent, making money, building a business around it, that's what matters. And remember our channels club. So basically, if you're level 1, you'll get early access to the videos, and any comments you make on the videos will get priority responses. But if you're level 2, on top of all that, you'll also get exclusive, never before seen videos made especially for you. And you can also ask me anything you want. All you have to do is make a post in our community with a photo and ask whatever you want, like which reels I'm using. If you have a business idea and want my opinion, if you have an image or a video you created and want my opinion, anything you want to ask me, if you're a level 2 channel member, you can ask, okay? Moving on.
Everything's here. And again, apparently, they're just adding things on launch day here. I tried this trajectory control and, even though I really didn't know what I was doing, I spent about 2 minutes on it. Yeah. Apparently, you can control your trajectory here and then add keyframes, as well as increase or decrease it, or make it linear. So yeah, there's a lot of control here. You know, I kind of created a random shape here. We ended up with this, which is a complete mess, but I think at least it shows what the feature does. So, this is something I'll definitely have to spend a bit more time on. Yeah, it's terrible, but it's cool at the same time.
What I understood there is that it followed the camera's trajectory. If you look here at what it did, the camera did this. So apparently it's not the character's movement, it's the camera's movement. Unless you can select the character, then you draw this here and then it will track the character. Now, from what it did here, it was exactly the camera's movement.
A lot of control here. You know, I kind of created a random shape here. We ended up with this, which is a complete mess. But I think at least this shows what the feature does. So, this is something I'll definitely have to spend a bit more time on. Yeah, it's terrible, but it's cool. At the same time, I want to point out that it's my fault for it being terrible. The link to Moonvalley is below.
Amazing. This Moonvalley tool, comment on it down below. If it comes close to VO3, I really like the control and the features you have, but I want to know your opinion. I'll leave some AI videos here for you to keep watching with me. See you in those next videos. See you soon.